Surat al-Baqarah verses from 164 to 182. Verily, in the creation of the heaven and the earth, and in the alternation of night and day, and the ships which sail through the sea with that which is of use to mankind, and the water, rain, which Allah sends down from the sky and makes the earth alive therewith after its death, and the moving living creatures, all kinds that He has scattered therein, and in the veering of winds and clouds which are held between the sky and the earth are indeed ayat, proofs, evidences, verses, signs, etc., for people of understanding. And of mankind are some who take for worship others besides Allah as rivals to Allah. They love them as they love Allah, but those who believe love Allah more than anything else. If only those who do wrong could see when they will see the torment, that all power belongs to Allah and that Allah is severe in punishment. When those who were followed disown declare themselves innocent of those who followed them, and they see the torment, then all their relations will be cut off from them. And those who followed will say, if only we had one more to return to the worldly life, we would disown, declare ourselves as innocent from them as they have disowned, declared themselves innocent from us. Thus, Allah will show them their deeds as regrets for them, and they will never get out of the fire. O mankind, eat of that which is lawful and good on the earth, and follow not the footsteps of Satan. Verily, he is to you an open enemy. He, Satan commands you only what is evil and fahsha, sinful, and that you should say against Allah what you know not. When it is said to them, follow what Allah has sent down, they say, nay, we shall follow what we found our fathers following. Would they do that, even though their fathers did not understand anything, nor were they guided? And the example of those who disbelieve is as that of him who shouts to those flock of sheep that hears nothing but calls and cries. They are deaf, dumb, and blind, so they do not understand. O you who believe in the oneness of Allah, Islamic monotheism, eat of the lawful things that we have provided you with, and be grateful to Allah if it is indeed He whom you worship. He has forbidden you only the might, dead animals, and blood, and the flesh of swine, and that which is slaughtered as a sacrifice for others than Allah, or has been slaughtered for idols, on which Allah's name has not been mentioned while slaughtering. But if one is forced by necessity without willful disobedience, no transgressing due limits, then there is no sin on him. Truly, Allah is oft forgiving, most merciful. Verily, those who conceal what Allah has sent down of the book and purchase a small gain therewith of worldly things, they eat into their bellies nothing but fire. Allah will not speak to them on the day of resurrection, nor purify them, and theirs will be a painful torment. Those are they who have purchased error at the price of guidance and torment as the price of forgiveness. So, how bold they are for evil deeds which will push them to the fire. That is because Allah has sent down the book, the Quran, in truth, and verily those who disputed as regards the book are far away in opposition. It is not albir, piety, righteousness, and each and every act of obedience to Allah act that you turn your faces towards the east and or the west in prayers. But albir is the quality of the one who believes in Allah, the last day, the angels, the book, the prophets, and gives wealth in spite of love for it to the kinsfolk, to the orphans, and to al-masakin, the needy, and to the wayfarer, and to those who ask, and to set slaves free, and performs as-salah, iqamat as-salah, and gives zakat, and who fulfill their covenant when they make it, and who are patient in extreme poverty and ailment, disease, and at the time of fighting during the battles. Such are the people of the truth, and they are al-muttaqun, the pious. O you who believe, al-qisas, the law of equality in punishment is prescribed for you in case of murder, the free for the free, the slave for the slave, and the female for the female. But if the killer is forgiven by the brother or the relatives, etc., of the killed against blood money, then adhering to it with fairness of the blood money to the here should be made in fairness. This is an alleviation and mercy from your Lord. So after this, whoever transgresses limits, kills the killer after taking the blood money, he shall have a painful torment. And there is saving of life for you in Al-Qisas, the law of equality in punishment, or men of understanding, that you may become Al-Muttaqun, the pious. It is prescribed for you when death approaches any of you, if he leaves wealth, that he makes a bequest to parents and next of kin according to reasonable manners. This is a duty upon al-muttaqun, the pious. Then whoever changes the bequest after hearing it, the sin shall be on those who make the change. Truly, Allah is all hearer, all knower. But he who fears from a testator some unjust act or wrongdoing, and thereupon he makes peace between the parties concerned, there shall be no sin on him. Certainly, Allah is oft forgiving, most merciful.